Hi, my name is Seoyoung Woo, and I will be sharing my experience at the Polish Art Center in Hamtramck, Michigan. I was given the wonderful opportunity to interview co-owner Joan Bittner. Can you tell me a little bit about the history of this store and just the vision?
Well, my boyfriend and I bought it in 1973.
Okay.
And we bought it from an immigrant who started it in 1958.
Oh.
And so it was 15 years old when we got the store. And there was only one side. We added the other side at about year 30. We've had it for 48 years now. And my boyfriend at the time just loved being Polish. And actually, he was asked by the University of Detroit, where he was going to school, to do a presentation in the hall for representing Polish. And we grew up in Farmington Hills, to back up a little bit, and he came to this owner, previous to us, and got things to display.
Oh.
And then the store became for sale, and we pulled together our money and we bought it.
Oh.
And a year later, we got married.
Oh.
So this is my illegitimate child.
Wow, that's amazing.
And actually, it's matured like a child should, and
course,
it did. And we now have a second location up near Traverse City,
Okay,
in
that's
Cedar,
cool.
Michigan.
Wow, okay. And then how have changes in Detroit or Hamtramck affected business or the way that the store's changed? Like you said, you had an expansion.
Well, first changes were we didn't even have a cash register.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I had to remember what you were saying, because our first hump was having it was the big day when we got a cash register.
Oh.
And an even bigger day when we got our computer in the store. We got a fax machine, we got a website, and so we have evolved along with the city evolving. The city has evolved now. It has a website, and the internet, I think, has hugely affected our ability to let people know. And our business never really came from the city of Hamtramck.
Okay.
Our business always came from outside, so we continue to bring people in from all over the world, actually.
That's amazing.
Yeah. There's stoneware, which is different. Pottery would be the more beautiful of the two. Stoneware would be the workhorse in the kitchen. So this is stoneware, and it's referred to as pottery more often, and because of its great beauty.
Yeah.
And it is from the southwestern part of Poland, where they found the clay was perfect for making stoneware. So they do using no lead or cadmium in the glaze or the paint, so it's non-toxic, and it's just so durable. I'm still using pieces that we got in the 80s.
Wow.
At home. That's all we use, and so it's worth buying because it lasts.
Yeah, and it's so pretty.
It is so pretty, and it's gift worthy. So and it's addictive.
Yeah. And a whole collection.
It is, and you never have to stop collecting, because they're always coming out with new shapes and new patterns. So it's like, after the collapse of communism, it was like the garden bloomed and the Polish creativity was released.
Right. How has the pandemic affected business?
Well, luckily we're still in business.
Right.
Hugely, just hugely. We usually have classes for doing our egg decorating, and we had to give back a lot of money last year because we had to cancel classes. We had classes from January till, I think, the beginning or middle of February, and we had to cancel all those other classes and give all their money back. And this year we held classes, but we did it we could only have up to 6 people, and that's if one table was only one person from their bubble, we could only have one person at that table. So we felt good that we were still able to offer it, but really it affected business terribly. And not as many people are coming in. We're doing mail orders to Warren and to Sterling Heights. People don't want to come in. So that's affected it terribly.
And then can you tell me a little bit more about those classes? Are they mostly art-based classes? Or
Yes,
cultural?
we do culture classes. So we do classes on egg decorating, on straw ornaments. We have the straw actually comes right from Poland.
Really? Okay.
And we do paper cutting. They're very famous for their paper cutting.
Mm-hmm. The Polish Art Center has been educating across all ages about the Polish culture. The store features special decorations as well as ornaments based on the upcoming holidays. Through these classes, stoneware, and overall presentation of the store in Hamtramck, it brings a touch of Polish culture and art to those who visit. I would like to thank Joan for allowing me to interview and learn so much more about her lovely store. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much. It's very nice of you to come in and be interested in Hamtramck.
Right.
And you know, it's interesting how many people are coming in just to see us. So
yeah.
It's
Very
fun.
beautiful. I love your store. I'll
Thank
be
you.
back on the holiday.
Michelle did a class on doing these. In fact, she sells
really?
kits on them. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because we want it to be an experience when you come in.
Right.
So it feels something different than any place else.
Okay.
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.